Hi, I am going to do a different kind of video today. I usually do songs, but this is a little bit different just for fun. And basically what started this video off is that my sister sent me my birthday present. My birthday was on January 12th. My sister is not usually late. There's a reason this year that she was waited until the end of February to send the present, and I will show it to you. It is this Lego figure of Rey from Star Wars. My sister knows that I enjoy Star Wars, that I was very fond of Rey because she's a kick-ass female protagonist, which was awesome. Look at this thing. This thing is kind of cool. There's a little thing in the back where she actually has action with her staff. She has a blaster. She doesn't have a lightsaber, which is sad. The Finn's figure in this series gets the lightsaber, but she's got other stuff. I got to build her. It's a really cool toy to build. You can see that there's all this articulation. You put the ball joints in, and it's a really fun toy. It would be fun for kids too. Obviously it should be for kids, but you know, I am an adult. I'm a 41-year-old adult who likes toys sometimes. The thing is, my sister wasn't looking for this toy. She was looking for the 6-inch Rey action figure, and had been looking for this figure since December and hadn't been able to find her in any store anywhere. Not in the Disney store, not in Walmart, not anywhere. Or not in Toys R Us. And so that's the thing. She got impatient and she's like, oh, well, finally I found a Rey. I found a Rey. It's a Lego Rey, but it's a Rey. So she sent it to me and I love it. But Disney, what the hell? I mean, I know people have talked about this for a while now, but it is March. It is March, and there still aren't Rey toys available in stores a lot of the time. I've been going to the Disney store just kind of for fun and experimentation every once in a while, and when I'm there, I see Finns, and I see Kylo Rens, and I see random stormtroopers everywhere. I see bins full of Kylo Ren lightsabers. No Rey lightsabers, no Rey action figures, nothing. There isn't even, as far as I know, a 12-inch Rey figure at all. There's just a 6-inch one, yet all the other characters in 12-inch. So it's a little disappointing and frustrating, Disney, because, okay, I am an adjunct instructor at a university, and right now I'm teaching popular literature, science fiction, fantasy, fairy tale, stuff like that. And stories, as far as I'm concerned, are important. I'm also a writer, so there you go. Stories are important. I know people say, oh yeah, you know, there are much more important things in the world, but stories are important. The stories we tell as a society are important. And right now, our stories for little kids a lot of the time are through toys. We tell them to play with these toys, and the toys are really important to the culture that we're creating for the little kids. And we're not giving them certain kinds of toys. You know, there's no Rey. You can play with Finn, you can play with Kylo Ren, you can play with a lot of different versions of Kylo Ren. You can't play with Rey, and that's important not just for little girls, but for little boys. Seeing this really interesting, important, dynamic character in the biggest movie of all time. She's the protagonist, and you can't get her action figure in stores. Okay, people will have objections. They will say, you can get her online. Why don't you get her online? Well, I'm in Canada. Hello, oh Canada. And while it is possible to get her online, you get her through Amazon, you're paying 2 or 3 times as much as she's actually worth. You get her from the Disney store, Canadians get to pay $30 in shipping. Hurrah! So, yeah, it's not really viable. We want her in stores and she's not there. She's not there. And, you know, I'm trying to spend money here, which is actually not my usual consuming pattern. Normally what would have happened is my sister would have bought me the Rey action figure. I would have said, cool. I would have put it on my desk with a lot of other geeky stuff I have in my office. I have all sorts of geeky stuff. I use this in classes, don't ask. It demonstrates iconography in comics, and so on and so forth. But you know, I'd like to have a little symbolic Rey. That would be awesome. And yet, I don't generally very often spend money myself. I don't go out to stores, but I'm going to issue a challenge. I am willing to break my usual consumption pattern for this issue. So Disney, and I'm talking exclusively here to the Disney store, Walmart, Toys R Us, whatever. I'm just going to concentrate on the Disney store right now because there should be rage in the Disney store. Disney store, I will make you a challenge and I will make you a promise. I will go to your store every Monday afternoon for the next little while. I'll go every week. I may have to change the day eventually as the term ends, but I will go on Mondays until the end of the term. If I see in your store at any point a 6-inch ray, a ray lightsaber, or heaven forbid a 12-inch ray, which I believe doesn't even exist, I will buy not one but 2 of them. I will buy one for me, which again I wouldn't normally do, and I will buy one for a child, and I will give it to the child. Now, if you are a person who has a child or knows a child and knows me and is in Toronto or near Toronto and would like a ray, let me know, because I'll put you on the list. I'll do a draw or something like that. And children in need go to the top of the list, of course. If you have a child in need who wants a ray and can't have one because not only are they kind of expensive, but they don't really exist in stores, then I will give that child one of these toys if I ever get them. So Disney, I am promising to spend hundreds of dollars that I would not normally spend, and I'm an adjunct. So and if you're saying, well, you should spend your money on better things, I do. Okay, guys, I donate to causes as well. But this is separate. This is kind of different and outside. I'm not depriving anybody that I would normally contribute to of anything by doing this. This is extra. I pledge to do this. Disney, it's up to you now. Good luck, and this is an awesome little ray. So, bye everybody. Have a great week.